Hello, and welcome back to Arky's Revenge. Today's topic, Blood and Ashes. This is the second of my 3 entries, and it should take us a little bit longer than the first one did. So we finally have reason to come over here. Okay, Blood and Ashes. So this room was, I guess, sort of inspired by 2 different things. First, it was inspired by the construct room in the Second Sky, Arky's construct room, where the term mathematically gets used. So fegundos. A fegundo can explode every 6 turns. Mathematically, spawning 5 roaches in a narrow hallway every 30 turns will prevent the fegundo from advancing. It is impossible for the fegundo to reach the queens. Right, so what's happening here? We have 5 queens spawning every 30 turns. A fegundo explodes on 1 turn and then takes 5 additional turns to respawn. So every 6 turns, the fegundo can explode 1 time. So 30 divided by 6 is 5. 5 roaches. That means that if we get the fegundo stuck in a hallway, it'll be killing 1 roach every cycle. It'll be killing 5 roaches every 30 turns, but every 30 turns, 5 more roaches are spawning, so we're not going to make any progress fighting up the hallway. So yes, the idea of having some sort of mathematical proof as part of the Arky scroll comes from the Second Sky, of course, but the fegundo specifically comes from water everywhere, nor any bite to drink? Or I don't know, something like that. Water. Blorks's entry from the Mix and Match contest, in which there was a fegundo room specifically that used math involving fegundo explosions in order to make something cool happen. Now this room is going to be much easier than that room, which I think took me 2 hours to solve, possibly more. That was a room. This is also a room, but it is not that room. Alright. So let's just get ourselves into position here to get the fegundo. So I guess I could look at the rest of this. We have to kill the brain at the very end, but that's going to get rid of our fegundo. So we have to work our way upstream. The first time this mechanism is done to space out the roaches so that they come like every 5 turns or whatever. Whatever it ended up being, just so that they don't clump up too much all right away. And this first one also opens this just to prevent the fegundo from getting in too early. So we have to wait until this roach does that. And now the roaches will be released 1 at a time. As so. So let's see. Last one's released. Okay, progress was made. You can cut the corner a little bit to gain a little bit of ground, but that's not going to work so long. However, something interesting is happening here. And that is that we're going to die. Blow up the roach, please. Yeah, so if I wait here, the roach is not acting brained because the fegundo is blocking it. It doesn't have anywhere to go. So if I'm stepping to the right of the roach, it'll try to make an unbrained move here. If I'm stepping to the left, or in the same column as the roach, it just stays put. So I can use that to gain some extra distance. Blow up 2 roaches at once. So the trick here is that in order for this to be possible, Bthrow has to be moving around in the room in order to manipulate the roaches. Because I'm pretty sure if Bthrow just stays up here, you can probably cheat your way through this windy hallway by using corners to blow up 2 roaches at a time. But getting through this part here, I found... I mean, it might still be possible, but I found that they just built up they're built up too much. This is just a little bit too long to get the fegundo through without Bthrow coming around and helping out. Alright, well, we're just gonna... let's stay here, actually, so that we can blow up 2 at once. And because of the way these are spaced out, this will eventually work itself out. So that if the fegundo is on the wrong cycle one time, so the roach is right up next to the fegundo, it'll blow up the roach, but then the next one will step back one before the fegundo gets its turn. So you can kind of use the spacing to your advantage as well. Alright, nice. We got down here. The checkpoint. Okay, so this part is a little bit tricky. So we have to go all the way back up here. I mean, it's not really that tricky. But now we can use that to our advantage. So now we're able to muck around with the mechanism. What just happened there was, normally this roach would hit this plate to release this roach, but one of our other roaches hit that plate instead, so this got released early, which means that this cycle will finish early, and if we're able to blow up 2 roaches consistently, we should be able to get a new kind of progress being made there. Yeah, so here's our last roach. Blow that up, that's fine. Okay. Oh, because we were on the plate, we ended up taking a little bit too long. That's fine. We've made good progress here. We should be able to clear these out in good time. Did I do it again? I did it again. Well, that's fine. We'll do it smarter this time, maybe. So don't blow up on that pressure plate. Ah, I screwed up again. I'm having trouble with this for some reason. Yeah, this time we didn't even get it. We didn't even get an early roach. It's getting worse. What am I doing? Okay, if I was down here that would have worked, because I would have prevented the roach from stepping on the pressure plate, but I screwed it up again. Okay, let's just go back down here. Apparently I don't remember how to do this. The other thing to do, I suppose, would be to release one of these roaches a lot earlier. Okay. there. Okay, we'll do that then. We'll release this roach a lot earlier. This will make up the time that we need. There we go. I made that look way harder than it actually is. And it's just a matter of flying our fegundo friend to the bomb, and that is that. Yeah. So, as you could see at the end here, this is sort of what I was talking about with the math aspect of it. Getting caught up where they're spawning at exactly the same rate that you can kill them. I was having some issues as a result of that. Because killing one roach in every explosion just isn't enough. Anyway, that was Blood and Ashes. I will see you next time for another entry.